about that. That only took about 90 seconds. Those are the six. Don't block my shot. No implosions here today. That is a church. It's a round building. I'll try to get some more footage as I go to that corner. Good morning.
Huh?
I said good morning.
I'm sorry?
I said good morning.
Good morning. So what's up? You videotaping?
Yes, of
What
course.
are you videotaping?
Anything I can see from the public sidewalk.
Okay. For what reason?
Who are you? I'm sorry?
I'm the manager here. So I'm curious why you're videotaping my carriers and
The manager of what?
of this station.
Are you a federal employee?
I am.
So if you're going to interact with the public, is your name the manager? Is that how you would refer yourself to the judge?
What are you doing here? Who are you, sir?
Are you not going to identify yourself as a federal employee? Talking to the public? I mean, that should be in your policy.
I just asked you what you were doing over here videotaping my employees.
Well, I want to know who you are and make sure that you have the proper credentials for me to have to answer you. If you're a federal employee...
I can call the local police and have them come out here and join us.
Again, I've said this before.
So you're going to
you can call Bugs Bunny. I mean, I don't care. Well, yes, I'm going to continue to film. I have no idea who you are. You won't identify yourself. You have a wonderful day. This? It's a camera. No, they actually called the police on me right now for filming employees that work for the public. Do what? So I can see how the federal employees, the employees that we pay with our tax dollars, so we can see how the federal employees that we pay with our tax dollars conduct their business. I mean, if you owned employees, wouldn't you want to check up on them and see how they're doing? That's simply what I'm doing. I'm conducting a First Amendment audit of the post office here to make sure that the federal employees that we employ are doing the job in an alert and professional manner for the public. And they seem to think that me standing on public property and filming is somehow illegal. So if you don't want to talk to the cops, they're going to be here any minute.
Oh shit! I ain't worried about that.
Well, neither am I. That's why I'm going to hang out, because I don't want to run. Then I'm just going to get tased or shot, right? So I'm just going to hang out. Chicken poop. They say it contains no real chicken poop. I haven't tasted any yet.
As soon as the auditor starts filming on the sidewalk outside the Diplomat Plaza post office, we see the usual reaction: confusion, discomfort, and a quick call to the police. But here's the key point. The sidewalk and exterior areas of the post office are public spaces, where filming is fully protected by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which guarantees the freedom of speech, the press, and the right to gather information. This principle was clearly upheld in the case of Glik versus Cunniffe, 2011, where the First Circuit Court ruled that a citizen's right to film public officials, including police officers, in the performance of their duties in a public space is protected by the First Amendment. In fact, the Department of Homeland Security's 2010 Memo, DHS Memo 2010, also confirms that citizens have the right to photograph and record federal buildings and facilities from public spaces without prior permission. So, when employees call the police simply because someone is recording from a public area, it highlights a deeper issue: the lack of awareness of citizens' constitutional rights. And that's exactly why First Amendment audits exist, not to provoke, but to educate.
How's your day going?
Good morning.
Good. Officer Aguilar with the Fort Wayne Police Department.
You have a badge number, sir?
1873.
Sir?
You got a call.
Who?
Let me tell you what.
I'm speaking, sir.
No,
Whom
okay,
are you,
I'm gonna
sir?
I'm not speaking, sir. I'm going to tell you why we're here, okay?
Sir? Ma'am, will you please, according to your code 2.1.12, you're supposed to identify yourself by employee name and badge number, as well as the PE number. So may I please have your name and badge number, sir? I'd like to know whom is contacting me.
I'm investigating this call,
Sir, are you going to be in violation of your code? So you want to go ahead and do that?
Sir? Can I ask you why you're sir? No, can't leave yet.
Yeah, am I being detained, or am I
You're being detained.
for what crime? For what?
Suspicious activity.
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Suspicious activity, misdemeanor. Is it a misdemeanor? This is, sir, Mr. Aguilera. This is 101 police procedure.
Okay.
Am I being detained for a crime?
Right now you're being...
Am I being detained for a crime?
If you speak, sir, I will tell you what...
I'm wanting to know what crime it is.
Just keep trying to talk over me, okay?
Okay, will you please tell me what
I
crime?
didn't say it was a crime.
Okay, but you detained me. You've detained me. But you can only detain me when there's a crime. You can only detain me when there's a crime. You can only detain me when there's a crime.
Tell me why you're recording.
You can only detain me when there's a crime, sir. What crime have I committed? Please, look, I'd like to speak with the supervisor. Okay, because he won't identify himself, for one, by name and badge number. You were kind. You are not. You are required by your code. I even gave you the code and the number. 2-1.12 of your code. Class F says you're supposed to identify by your name and badge number. Is that true? Is that true, sir? What is your name, sir? Sir, please tell me who I'm being contacted. Are you in a costume being so close? If he is here is here, I'm going to go this way, sir. Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Am I being detained? I don't care. Am I being detained, or am I free to go?
Do you want a sergeant or not?
Am I being detained, or am I free to go? Because I need to go get this guy's car number and license plate. Am I being detained? I'm going to take that as a no, I'm not being detained. I'm going to go get his plate number. I'll be with you in a minute. One 1186. Are you still going to be in failure to identify, sir? I will file a complaint. I see that you can talk. You were talking to him. Are you not going to identify yourself, sir?
Okay.
My name and badge number? Okay. Plate number 19351. 19351. Car number 170. I have cars number 073. Sir, I'm going to ask you again. Will you please identify yourself?
Sergeant, you are fine to sit up here and record wherever you want, but you just can't step in front of the property, okay?
Well, I don't need you to tell me that. I've been doing that all morning.
I'm telling you that. Now you don't. Now you get taken.
Now will you tell me who your backup's name is?
Okay?
Now will you tell me who your backup is? Because I need to know his name and badge number. Par his code. I still want a sergeant here because he's in failure to ID. He is failure to ID to the public when asked. It's in your code. I even gave you the code number. Please get your sergeant here for this man's failure to ID. Name and badge number, sir. I'm not going to ask you again. Will you please get your sergeant out here? I'm requesting a sergeant.
I guess I'm confused, sir. You want me to do this for you, but you want to speak over me. You want to walk away. You want to do what you want to do, but then you're demanding things of me.
You're a public servant, sir.
I understand that.
Okay, you work for the public. You work for me.
But you're demanding things of me, but you won't work with me here.
I am working with you. I stayed. I even told you where I was going. I didn't leave. I told you I was going to go get his plate number because he's failure to identify. Par his code. Par the handbook. This cannot be how the police interact with the public. I'm going to push it, sir. You were supposed to ID yourself. I don't know who you are. You're carrying a gun, and you have the right to arrest me. I'd like to know whom is here. Is that what you tell the judge? I don't know. I mean, I can go down and buy one of those at Braitman Brothers. Oh, you say that, but you go to G.I. Joe's and you get a patch just like that. So you do speak. Okay. May I have your name and badge number, sir? I appreciate your time.
I'm good.
Am I going to get to speak to a sergeant?
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll tell you to go. I'll be coming down the way now. So no worries. He'll be here next to you. I'm not sure where he's coming from now, but he'll be here in a minute.
Is it your policy to ID yourself, sir? You did a very good job. I appreciate your professionalism. I'm sorry if I seemed a little anxious, but this man won't ID himself. You can understand where he's carrying a gun and he won't ID. Even if he is your backup, he's still in failure to ID. To the public. Now, if you want to go talk to him, that's fine.
What is coming? They said it's going to take a minute. Is that the PLC? Okay.
When the officers arrive, the auditor immediately asks the golden question: am I being detained, or am I free to go? That simple question carries the full weight of the Fourth Amendment, which protects citizens from unlawful detentions and searches. Under the landmark Supreme Court case, Terry versus Ohio, 1968, officers may only detain an individual when they have reasonable suspicion, meaning clear, articulable facts, suggesting the person is engaged in criminal activity. Filming from a public sidewalk is not a crime. Therefore, if the officer cannot state a reason for detention, continuing to hold or question the individual crosses into unconstitutional territory. Additionally, under Fort Wayne Police Department Code of Conduct, Section 2.1.12, officers are required to identify themselves and provide their badge numbers upon request. Failing to do so violates department policy and erodes public trust. Here, the auditor's calm demeanor and insistence on clarifying his legal status demonstrate a perfect example of knowing your rights and asserting them peacefully.
Is that guy going to be able to get out?
Oh, you're right. I better my car.
Sorry about the wide angle. Didn't realize I did that. But again, both these officers parked on the wrong side of the road. I'm gonna go check their emergency lighting. They have no emergency lighting on the vehicle.
Once the batter saw him, he was here momentarily, and he told us to go back in service. So if you want to wait for him, I told him where you're at, and he'll be here in a second. Okay?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Okay.
Right here.
About
2-1.12
Okay.
rules and regulations.
Did I not do that?
This man, he's the one who needs to stay because he's in failure to ID.
Well, we're both assigned to this run.
Okay.
Okay. You said he'll be here in a little bit.
So it's okay for him just to run away.
We were
So
we were told to leave.
So now I have to go down and I have to file a complaint instead of it being handled right here, right now. So he really did just leave, and he's not going to identify.
Well, Sergeant Battershaw will be here in a minute. He'll answer any questions you have. Okay.
Any questions? Like, I want to know his name and badge number. I got his car number, his plate number. Like I said, you were very respectful, and I do appreciate it. But I don't understand how the Fort Police Department can work like that.
Well, like I said, Sergeant Battershaw, he'll be here in a minute. If he'll talk to you about it, he's asked us to leave, go back in service.
So I'm no longer being detained, as you said.
You were never detained.
You said I was detained.
You were never detained. I said you were being questioned because I want to know why. Because you're recording a federal building and people were recording people's houses.
But is any idiot illegal?
No, I said it wasn't.
Okay.
You asked if it was a misdemeanor or felony. I said it's neither.
No, being detained.
Oh no, you weren't detained.
Being suspicious. B code 48. Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
It's neither. It's just being suspicious activity.
But I was being
Just like
detained.
if you were to call someone and say, "Hey, there's someone in front of my house. I'm not sure why he's out there, or
Right.
he or she's out there."
Right.
You know, you call us in as a citizen. We have the obligation to come out and investigate and see why this person's in front of your house.
Right.
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 Same way we're doing here. Somebody called in and said you were out here recording their house at the post office. Just investigating and see what's going on. I didn't say you committed a crime. I didn't say you did anything wrong. We're just trying to figure out why you're out here doing it.
Well,
Sergeant said it's well within your right to do so, so we're letting you go on.
Right.
You were never handcuffed. You were never put in.
Well, that's not part of being detained.
I'm saying you were never. Did you walk around freely? Yes, you did. You walked around here. So you were to go to your car.
Right.
You did.
Right, and that's why I'm doing it.
Okay.
DHS memo says I can record federal buildings.
didn't say
I mean, had that gentleman been okay with the ID, I would have given you this straight away.
Okay.
Had he been more cordial, had he ID'd himself.
It wasn't the post office that called.
That's fine.
It was on the private citizen.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I hope you can educate the public that it's not a crime. I mean, they don't stop the Google car. You don't pull over the Google car.
No. It's a weird looking car though. I've seen it.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Have a good day. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Okay.
Yep. Happy Thanksgiving. You know what time you'll be here?
He's on his way. He's coming from the police station, which was about 10 minutes ago. So
Yeah.
he should be here in a little bit. I told him right where you were at.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to conceal myself at all. I'm highly visible.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not hiding in the bushes. I'm not trying to be nefarious. I mean, I came out when it was daylight. So I mean,
Yeah, it's just. I think you can understand this odd activity. You're out here recording. You know,
they're out here recording.
they're recording for their security.
Well, so am I.
What are you securing yourself about?
Well, it's for my safety and their accountability. So it is for security. It's my safety, and their accountability, just like it is for you. I'm recording for my safety and your accountability.
Okay.
You know, you were very nice.
Well, I appreciate that, sir.
You know, you identified yourself, and I do appreciate that. I mean, it's hard to come by good officers, but when officers don't ID it and it's in their regulations, I'm going to have the regulation in my pocket. I just don't feel that the cops should just run around here like it's the Wild Wild West and do what they want.
Yeah.
And conduct themselves in a way that's unprofessional.
Yeah. Okay. Well, have a better day. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Be here in a minute.
Thank you.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing today?
Good. You?
I'm doing well.
What can I do for you?
Well, I just had a couple interactions with a couple of your officers here on I guess it'd be a code 48. They were very respectful, except one of your officers was in failure to ID. He would not ID himself.
Okay.
I asked
you can
him
call internal affairs and take that
several
up with
times.
them, okay.
Well, I just wanted to know who he is.
You'll take that up with internal affairs.
Okay. I mean, I even cited the code
Congratulations.
2-1.12.
My name is Sergeant Toddy of Fort Police Department,
Yes, sir.
1610.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anything else I can do for you today?
No, I just wanted to know who the officer was that came here and was in failure to ID. If he was one of your troops,
He is one of my troops.
Okay. Well, I mean, I get that. I understand that. That's why you were called. I was just simply asking.
Did you not read his name tag?
He was very far away, and it was hard to get a good read on his name. I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
I don't know if
that
it was-
information was there for you, though, right?
if I was able to read. He doesn't have any way of knowing whether or not I could read. Thank you for your time, Sergeant.
How do you get your name again, please?
I'm a correspondent with Indiana News and Information.
Okay, so here's the deal. Did they tell you why they were out here?
They said that a citizen had called, said that I was filming the federal building here, as well as their homes.
Okay. And is that a violation?
I'm not the police.
It's not a violation, right?
Exactly.
Well, so why do you do these things? I'm just curious. I'm just asking. Citizen to citizen, not police officer to you. I'm curious.
Police accountability,
Okay.
as well as government official accountability.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna reach into my pocket here.
Yeah, that's no problem.
And pull out a piece of paper.
I'm just curious.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
yeah,
asking.
yeah, no.
You called me down here to talk to you, so I'm curious.
It's a DHS memo that says I have the right to record federal buildings. I could even walk into the building and in the foyer and film the building.
Well, I'll be honest with you. You're on a public sidewalk.
Correct.
Okay. Here's the problem. And,
Yes, sir.
And it's not so much a problem per se,
Right.
but we're out trying to do law enforcement type work,
Right.
and you're here, and for whatever reason, people see that as a problem.
Correct.
And so that takes us away from what we're doing. In fact, I was working on evaluations.
Okay.
Okay. When I left the police headquarters to come down here to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm asking. You see what I'm saying? It almost provokes people to call, which wastes our time. So officers then have to come down because they got called.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I see your point. I mean, I don't know why you can't educate them from the phone.
These people already called this morning
Yeah.
and spoke to the other sergeant that works down here, and he said we're not going to do anything about it.
Right.
The problem is somebody else called, and I don't know if it was somebody through here. That's why I went in there to talk to them.
Okay.
To find out if it was maybe one of them that called.
Right.
So that's why I'm asking. That's all. I'm just curious.
Right. And then
What's the accountability? I guess. I mean, you're putting us kind of in a trick bag.
well, no. I mean,
Yeah,
I was at the Hazelwood. I was at the Hazelwood branch of the post office. I had an officer. I'm not even sure what his name is still at this moment, but he was in failure to identify. I went down and I got my internal affairs form. I mean, I don't know why. If I have to follow the law, how come officers don't?
But here's the deal. That's not a law. That's a policy.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So failure to ID is a policy of different departments, different agencies.
Right.
Failure to ID, the law per se, is for civilians to identify themselves.
Right.
One's a law, one's a policy.
Right. But it's the policy of interacting with the public.
Mm-hmm.
And he was interacting with the public. He was back up for his other
But
officer.
see, you're provoking him to come down here.
No, I didn't provoke anything. I'm simply here. I showed you the memo. That's exactly why I'm doing it, is to
And I
make
get
sure that
that.
the federal employees
I totally get that.
are held accountable.
And I totally get that.
You know, you guys showing up changes the story.
Are we writing a story?
I am.
Why? What's the story?
It's about the First Amendment police accountability.
Okay.
I mean the public's right to film without being infringed upon. I mean, I have a certain things that I have to do. I can't trespass.
Yeah.
I can't be. I shouldn't be yelling profanity. I shouldn't making them feel. I mean, I'm not hiding in the bushes.
Right.
You know, I'm fully visible,
Yeah.
and I'm trying not to block traffic
Well,
when
I
they
see
come out.
you wore your, I don't even know what you would call it.
A highly reflective vest.
There you go.
Yeah.
Highly reflective vest.
And I just want to make sure that they can see me. I was here pre-dawn.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to make sure that anybody coming up and down the street, especially this one here, because I was walking up and down the street, there's no sidewalk. Up and down this street here, that way.
Going north and south.
Yeah. There's no sidewalk. So I want to make sure that if I am hit, I mean, there is a thing about being dead right. I mean, I want to walk on this side.
After the tension builds, a supervising sergeant arrives and the tone immediately shifts. Unlike earlier officers, he listens, engages, and acknowledges that recording from a public area is completely lawful. The two discuss the 2010 DHS memo, which explicitly states, photography and filming of federal buildings from public spaces are not prohibited, as long as it does not interfere with official activities. This moment captures something powerful. When citizens understand the law and officers respect it, conflict turns into communication. It echoes the decision in Smith versus City of Cumming, 2000, where the court held that citizens have the right to record police conduct as part of their First Amendment freedoms. The interaction ends not with hostility, but with mutual respect, proving that these audits aren't just about confrontation. They're about education, accountability, and reaffirming the principles of a free society.
Of the road, but if somebody hits me, I'm the one I'm the one taking the most damage. Right, but I'm the one in the back of the ambulance. So, and I don't want that. So I'm going to do everything in my power to go home for Thanksgiving.
I get that.
But yeah, I mean, it's accountability. I mean, it just seems like everyone else can have cameras. You guys have cameras, but when a citizen has a camera, it seems like it changes the game.
I don't have a camera.
Or microphone or whatever it is.
I don't have a microphone either.
Okay.
We don't wear body cams here in Fort Wayne.
Just the sheriffs do?
I don't know if they do or not. I don't know what their policies are.
Okay.
But I can tell you at the Fort Wayne Police Department, we don't wear body cameras.
Right. Okay.
We don't. We have them in our cars.
In the cars.
I don't have one in
Yeah.
my car.
Really?
Nope. I would love to have one in my car.
And they're only about $260 some, but
no, not the same.
Well, no, probably not the same.
Ours transferred digital.
Right.
So there's no DVD. Like yours has a chip.
Yep.
No chips.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a memory chip.
Right.
But everything's transferred digital.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody
I mean,
can get in there, take out the DVD, or do anything inappropriate.
Yeah.
It goes right to a wireless system and it's downloaded into a database.
yeah, that's the same with this one. Same with the GoPro.
Yeah.
It gets downloaded immediately. Yeah, that's the same with this one. Same with the GoPro.
Yeah.
It gets downloaded immediately. I mean, so that there's no functioning data in case in case somebody does come and steal it. At least they have the ability to get in and check it out.
Similar to a cell phone.
Right.
That uses a cloud system.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Bamboozer, things like that. But I mean, like I said, it was just when the officers got here, I just wanted to make sure that they were following policy according to your policy, and the one officer did not.
But here's the thing.
Yes.
Did you know those officers would more than likely get called down here today?
I mean, I
Has it happened before?
a couple times.
But you didn't anticipate or expect an officer to be called down here.
I'll
I'll be honest with you. I didn't hear the run come out because I was working on the evaluation.
Right.
Had I heard it come out, I would have told them not even to bother come down here.
Right.
They would have to articulate something that you were doing inappropriate or illegal.
Correct.
Okay. And I see you're on the sidewalk. That's where you were when I got here. I can't say where you were when they got here. I'm assuming you were in the same spot.
Same spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
The postal lady came out and wouldn't identify herself. She just said she's the manager of the building. I have no idea what that means.
Well, and I don't know what their policies are either. They're a postal employee. I don't know that they have to identify or not.
Federal employees, they do. The memo said so.
Oh, that's news to me. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, the DHS memo released it in 2010 about filming on federal property, especially post offices as well. Like I said, I'm allowed to go into the foyer, lobby area, anywhere like that. Even I go downtown dressed exactly like this and walk into the city county building and walk to the counter filming. I mean, which is totally legal because it's in the lobby area.
It's a public space, right?
Right. Yes. Talk to Sergeant Johnson. That's down there, and I don't know if he's part of internal affairs, but he's the one who kind of set me straight on how to get the policies and where to go to get the stuff I needed for public.
Which officer did not identify himself? Let me ask you. And now I'll talk to you again as a police officer. It's kind of a little bit of Amos.
I think. I'm not sure.
That's the one that did or did not?
Did not.
How do you know his name?
I think it was on there. I don't know. It was kind of covered up.
Well, Amos is his name, so you saw his name correctly.
Okay.
So he identified himself.
Not by badge number. Not according to the policy.
My badge number's on there. That's not. Okay. Well,
And it actually says in the policy that, I mean, if you want, I can show you the policy.
420 and 106. I'm sorry.
I can even show you the
You don't
policy.
have to show me the policy.
I just got it from internal affairs.
Yeah.
I mean, and I took a picture of it so that way I would have it.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to talk to him.
Okay.
We'll talk to all of our officers, okay,
Right.
and revisit these policies. Just because it's on paper doesn't mean it's up here all the time. You know what I mean? Sometimes we need to revisit things.
Okay.
We're human, right? Just like you're human,
Right.
right? So we'll revisit these things and just cover them. But my only thing is, don't provoke the police into doing things. We got better things to do
Right.
than be out here addressing things like this.
No, I agree.
You agree?
I agree. Yeah, not all the
Because
time.
that's
It's all
about
fair.
police accountability too, right?
Correct.
Because you would be wasting our time and taxpayer resources, although you're a taxpayer, right?
Right.
And we don't want to do that,
Right.
right?
Right.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
sir.
And I did go in and talk to them, and none of them claimed to have called.
Okay, yeah, I was
So I don't
finished up
know-
here. Yeah, I've got all the footage I need. I just wanted to get vehicles coming in and out and the big one coming in and out. So
Good.
I'm good for the day. I appreciate your time, sir.
All right, take care.
Thank you.
Well, that went well. Thank you, Sergeant.
In the end, this encounter wasn't just about a camera or a sidewalk. It was about the First Amendment in action. What started as tension ended in understanding proof that when both citizens and officers know the law, accountability replaces conflict. Every time someone stands calmly, records lawfully, and asserts their rights respectfully, they're not just defending themselves, they're defending freedom for everyone. So, the next time you see someone filming in public, remember, that's not a disturbance. That's democracy working as intended. If you believe in transparency, education, and constitutional accountability, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to help spread awareness. Because freedom doesn't protect itself, informed citizens do.